Okay. Next one is line. Okay. So on this one, everybody is at 4 yards straight across the field. Same deal. You line up. The corners are going to cover the formation down, and then everybody's just going to align across there based on where you're going on the snap. Okay. No one's going to go till the ball snap. Everyone is going to be in a sprinter stance and running straight into your call. All right. And so, not a lot of calls that will run out of this. We can run some 4-man pressures. We can run some balanced 6-man pressures, but there won't be anything where we're going to read a lineman. There won't be anything where we're twisting guys, stuff like that. Just because this is just going to be running straight ahead. Right. So, like I talked about, bluff against gap scheme, right? Prowl against zone scheme and to mess up them ID in the front. Okay. Line, when we've got to establish physicality, right, across the board. And again, this is just another variation for things when they put the running back there 7-8 yards deep, and they're a 2.5 to 3 second team getting the ball back into the line of scrimmage. I can run and knock the line of scrimmage back as opposed to asking a kid to hold the point for 3 seconds. So all this, and this goes back to me timing the run game, putting a stopwatch on. How long does it take them from snap to reentry? And what I mean by reentry is the ball re-entering the line of scrimmage in their run game. Okay. And like I've said a couple times, fullback trap out of the wing T hits fast. Midline out of flex bone hits fast. Duo out of gun hits fast. After that, there's not a whole bunch of them that get up in there, in under a second. So we've got time, and a lot of it too is depth of the running back. They put a guy back there 7-8 yards, you're going to have a slow developing play. Okay. So here we go. So here's some line calls. So here's the situation. You can see 4th and 2. First series, first game of the year. Okay. So these guys have got a couple first downs plus in possession, right? And we got to get them stopped. We got a kid out there that if you go on 2, he's going to jump off sides, right? I can coach him all I want about eyes on your target, all that, doesn't matter. My man is jumping off sides. So we really just need to have a gentleman's agreement that he won't go on 2 when he's in the game. It's just not fair, except they won't do that. So here we are, 4th and 2, running backs 8 yards deep. They're an RPO team. RPOs take a long time to snap, read out, spit the ball, right? It's a slow play. Ball's going to sit on the spot for a 2 count for sure, okay? So head coach comes and says, hey, do we need to get our guy out so he doesn't jump off sides? Like, nah, coach, I got it. I'll protect us. So I just get us in line, right? Be like 4th and 2 and you're going to get in that? Sure I am. But what if they run up and get our center run sneak? I've got an answer, or I don't, but I've got one. Like we'd run the nose and the mic up there, get on each shoulder and knock the center back, right? But again, like I said before, we do this stuff. We do different things all the time. Okay. So here we go. We got 4th and 2. He's at 8. They're an RPO team. We line up in line. They hard count us. My man's not jumping off sides. I've eliminated the possibility of jumping off sides. And then I'm going to bring 7 on the snap. So they were trying to go RPO on us. And we brought, this is better than a darn punt return. Okay. So nobody in America blocks people better than these guys, right? This offensive line there's not going to be vertical or horizontal separation in anything they do, right? Those guys they're going to keep the right amount of space, the same amount of space between them. Doesn't matter. Gap scheme, zone scheme, they're going to stay on the same line, right? It just always looks pristine. They are always perfect. And then they're all a bunch of freaks in the weight room, and they'll dump you on your head and eat you and kill you after, during the play if you're not careful with that. So it's a terrible mix, right? So we've we've got to do some things against a team like that to give us a fighting chance to at least stay even in the physicality department with them. So this is our answer. This is a four-man pressure is all it is, right? So you can see us here. We're getting into our 3 deep. There it is. We brought the Mike backer. There's our 2 backers left over. They're tracking backs. But we're getting, kind of, we got a little knockback in there. We got the line of scrimmage kind of in our favor a little bit. All right. So, like, well, I just hand it off fast, or I'd throw the bubble out here or something on it. So the way we read stuff in the secondary, you got to remember, right, this guy's probably just an invert safety. He's just sitting there anyway. So they don't want to mess with trying to hand the ball off in there, so they're just going to spit it out. You see, we're just bringing 4. But long, narrow stances by everybody. Nobody goes till everyone goes, right? Eyes are on targets. They move, we go. And then this will be the last one. All right, so we have a call. I don't know what the call is exactly, but I do know we're going to play some sort of hard corner coverage, right? Hard corner, Tampa guy, a couple deep defenders. I don't know, bringing 4, bringing 5. I don't know what we were doing, but they've got to spread out sideline to sideline. They go check with me, so now they're going to change the call. So we didn't just change our call, we changed our presentation. So we went from hard corners to getting everybody in line, and then just run a 4-man pressure and play cover 3. So anyway, they checked their call and their formation, so we were able to do the same. Okay. All right. That's line.